Josh McBride, entertainment reporter and the host of Simplified with Josh McBride, is here with us. Josh, I know Matthew Perry, really he and all of the cast members taught so many people how to be a friend, what they wanted their friendships to look like, right?
We all envisioned that, right? We all envisioned what Friends was because all of us grew up with it. And those that didn't grow up with it are now watching it on streaming services. Yeah. So I always feel like Matthew Perry spanned generations. Friends spanned generations where your grandmother saw, and tuned into Friends on Thursday nights. And then we did, and then our kids did. So he wanted to be remembered in a person that I think, I've been saying this sort of to friends and family all weekend. I think he wanted to be remembered for two things. And if I had to say those two things, they'd be hope and humor.
Yeah, and I think even if people aren't, watchers of the show, there's an appreciation for who this cast of characters is, what they offered people who've been watching since 1994. Josh, the co-creators of Friends saying in part about Matthew Perry, they said, "We will always cherish the joy, the light, the blinding intelligence he brought to every moment, not just to his work, but in life as well. He was always the funniest person in the room." End quote there. The Friends cast appeared to have a bond that just transcended their time working together. I think so many shows since have said, okay, what was their secret sauce here? What was the magic about this cast in particular that so uniquely bonded them to one another?
Yeah, I think when you spend that much time together, this was, I believe it's 236 episodes, 10 seasons. That's a lot of, downtime. If you've ever been on a set before, it's not shooting the show the entire time. You're at craft services, you're mixing and mingling early on because things aren't set up. You're building those relationships with those fellow cast members. I do want to mention that a source did tell me that they are putting together, the other cast members of Friends, they are putting together a joint statement that hopefully we should be hearing today. I know we haven't heard much from that, you guys, but I'm hoping that we will hear something today from the remaining cast.
That's got to be the hardest thing they've ever had to do together because they did so much together. But, Matthew himself was really open and a literal open book, sharing the scariest of real stories from his battle with sobriety and his health journey. But, I was watching and reading what Hank Azaria wrote, saying that he actually was helped by Matthew's story. Do we know about others who were not only learning from his journey, but actually had some real-time success because of what he shared?
Yeah, Perry shares that he's had people come up to him to talk to him about, I'm having trouble, and Matthew has actually said, let me help you. How can I help you? Hank Azaria, you just mentioned, posted that Instagram post, that video today that was, he even said in that post, he walked him into, Matthew Perry walked him into AA and stuck with him going to AA meetings for a year. This was Hank Azaria saying this, saying he was the funniest man in the room, that they were really childhood friends, that Hank was, I believe, 21 and Matthew was 16, and they worked on a project together when they were very young. And I loved what he had said because it was all about how Matthew wanted to be remembered. And this is what he said as well. Matthew wanted to be remembered by a person, not necessarily friends first, but by a person that really helped, encouraged, empowered others.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask you, how you thought, he might want to be remembered in this time. But gosh, no doubt about it, a legacy, and he helped. So we're hearing so many people come forward and say he was the person that you wanted him to be, right? He helped friends and neighbors.
And strangers.
And total strangers.
Who were battling with their own addiction issues.
Yes.
I think that, we wait so long to say what people have done to make a difference in our lives. And it's like now we're hearing all this, but it's not a secret to those who were closest to him and those who actually thanked him on the street, no doubt. Those who helped, I guess he helped through his story. Wow.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.